morning, everyone. I'm inventing today, and I'm hoping that this will be something that you would enjoy and that I will enjoy later. Today is Take Down Our Christmas Decorations Day, and if you know the Trombley house, there's a lot of Christmas decorations. So I'm trying to get things done in that crock pot. I'm inventing, like I said. I'm going to semi-invent. It's my ground turkey, 93% lean ground turkey. I'm going to make a chicken. I'm going to make a chicken out of a turkey. A turkey piccata meatball. Bear with me. I'm making this up. The recipe of my turkey burgers is going to be the start of it with one addition. So the turkey burger is 93% lean turkey, 1 egg. Let me just whip that egg up. This turkey's still semi-frozen, so it's kind of hard to work with. Now I'm not going to screw this up. What I don't have that's in the original recipe is I don't have green onions today. So I have to take a piece of this onion, which is okay because I need the onion for the rest of what I'm doing. If you remember the other recipe the other day, it has spinach in it, it has scallions in it, it has oats, and I know it has 1 teaspoon of sea salt, not a tablespoon, which is what I did one time, never again. I'm not a salt lover. Yesterday's posts were all about bariatric surgery, the different types of bariatric surgery. It's the truth. I went to the bariatric surgeon hoping to have a modified duodenal switch, and they turned me away at 2 bariatric centers because my health was so bad that I couldn't do the switch. They said they couldn't do it in one healthy, I had to do it in 2 steps, so 2 surgeries. A gastric sleeve, which is basically cut your stomach out. It's successful for if you don't have to lose a lot, but it does nothing for metabolisms. I'm not declining or saying anything against the gastric sleeve. It works for some people, but I needed to lose 250 pounds approximately or more. I mean, I still could lose my doctor wants me to lose 15 more pounds. But there's nothing to help your metabolism, and I don't have, I've had 3 throat surgeries. I don't have a working endocrine system. I needed the metabolism. Back to this. So instead of the green onions, I'm going to chop them up pretty small, onions into the meatballs. So this is I'm making it up really. I'm using the same recipe as I showed you. It's actually Brittany Williams Instant Loss, but today it's Lori Trombley's recipe because she's adding weird things. I'm doing weird things. Shocker. So I'm going to put, I don't know, that was like a 1/4 of an onion maybe. We both love onions. Dave's not going to touch this, so I'm going to take his. Well, you'll see what I'm going to do. Let's put the rest of the stuff in here that Dave does eat. So we know it has a teaspoon of sea salt. If you hear anything, this is getting ready to saute these meatballs, but they're not ready. So I'm going to unplug it for a minute. I probably shouldn't, but I don't want to rush. 1 teaspoon of sea salt, not tablespoon like I did once before. Then 1 tablespoon of minced diced dried onions. Again, this was that Instant Loss recipe. She did not put onions, she put scallions. 1 tablespoon of those. So we got a lot of onions going on. There is no pepper in hers. And then, oh boy, it was a 1/4 cup, I'm hoping, of oats. I should be reading. I have it written down in my cookbook. Hang on, I'm going to read it. Yes, 1/4 cup of oats. I was right for once in my life. So, for Dave Trombley, we stop right there. So I'm going to take out part of his because I'm going to make him a turkey burger. We eat those a lot. I tell you that every time I make them. I'm going to make him turkey burger. Then I'm going to add the remainder of the ingredients. I'm going to use this big spoon to make my meatballs. I have an invention idea. I think it's going to be good. I'm sorry, I'm smashing it up because you can see there's still some semi-frozen. So I want to make sure I mix this as well as I can. It's not going to matter because it's going to cook all day low and slow in my big crock pot over there. I'm just taking out, I put it back on, so we'll see what happens. It should be on saute. You guys, you're bearing with me. I hope this isn't going to be a long video for you. So let me just take out a plop of this. Enough for one burger. He likes them, so I might as well make him one. Okay. With the rest of this, I'm going to put that over there. I am going to add a teaspoon of lemon pepper. I just think it'll be good in a piccata meatball. What do you think? I also have fresh lemon. So the lemon pepper. And now I'm going to add the spinach in, because chicken piccata and spinach I think will be good. I'm going to chop it up some after I make a spot here. I have a whole bunch of baby spinach, and I love spinach. So I want to get these sauteed before I do the next step. Make some room here. I got a mess, boy, you guys. These videos, they're not that easy to do. So I'm going to chop this up as little as I can with this stupid angle that I work with. These little portable cutting boards are helping me with this video process, because you're just not able to, well, at least I'm not. I don't have a camera crew. I don't have someone moving around. I don't have anything but the cat walking around my feet when I'm cooking. So, and I don't even know if this just helps you guys. I'm so happy, but I don't know how it does or doesn't. So I'm putting the spinach in the bowl you can't see. Let's do that way. And that's about a cup of chopped spinach everywhere, because I'm working, I don't even know. Let's see, we're going to stir this up. I'm still not done. I think I'm going to put, I thought I brought it out. I did. I'm talking to myself. That's Dave's crescent rolls. Madonna mia. I had a half a lemon. I made him some lemon with tea the other day, hot tea with lemon. I want to put some fresh lemon zest into this from this half a lemon, and I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice in. And I'm not done. I'm not done, I swear. These are going to be good. I could tell. Everything in them I like. So if you cook with the ingredients that you like, obviously the finished product is going to be what you like. Doesn't that make sense? I guess that's how I've cooked my whole life. Now we're going to juice it. A little bit in there. Just a little. Here's the other magic I'm going to put in. This is a shredded parm. I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of parm into the chicken piccata, spinachy, lemony meatballs. Turkey piccata. Not chicken. Lori's, I don't know. Sorry guys, I really do try. So, can you see this? I'm mixing it all, and I'm going to drop it by ice cream scoops. And I'm going to start them on the saute so they start to brown. And then you're going to see what else I'm going to do. I'm not done with just that, because that's an awfully big pot. I didn't add any garlic because I followed her recipe, except adding lemon pepper and Parmesan cheese. So I guess that's my addition, and lemon juice. I think these are going to taste good. I'm going to let you know the honest opinion later as I make it up. Now, I'm going to move you so you can see me over here. And I have a scoop. This is on saute. So I'm going to try to scoop them and pack them up really good. I don't know how many it's going to make. Not too many. We're going to see. I got to use my hands, I guess. And I'm going to brown them as I go. So I'm going to pause you while I still have a clean finger, and I'll be right back. I will promise to get you in that food. It made 6 big scoop meatballs, and I made a little 7th one. So somebody being me is going to have a bonus. I don't know. I'm going to say 2 meatballs is equivalent to 1 turkey burger. Because when you use a pound, I try to make that be 4 ounces of turkey per burger. And when I do the spinach in it, it does make more than, it makes 6 burgers. If you did the whole pound into burgers, it makes 6 burgers. So where I'm going with this is turkey piccata meatballs with the spinach, the recipe of Instant Loss, and Parmesan cheese and lemon pepper and lemon juice in them. That's the meatballs, and they're sauteing. Around it is going to be the viral, what do they call it? It's a, oh geez, now I forgot what it's called. Well, around it is cabbage, but it's going to be melting cabbage is what they call it, kind of like melting potatoes. Now, you cut it into wedges, and I'm not going to use this whole head because I want some coleslaw. So I'm going to try to cut what I would eat and put around that. So melting cabbage, have you guys heard of it? So far we've got spinach, onions, cabbage. You cut it into wedges, and I didn't cut, you can see I left the core. The core is still intact there. This will be, the rest of this is going to be coleslaw. I'm going to cut that hard stem off, and then I'll get you in the food, I promise you. I'm going to cut these wedges into wedges. Now, I'm going to put these in and let them brown with the meatballs. I'm just trying to make sure they stay together into meatball consistency. And they are. So far, so good. I'm going to put these right around it if they fit. It's going to work, you guys. I'm going to make something up that's going to be pretty tasty. If it comes apart, then it comes apart. Then I'll have soup. I don't know. It doesn't fit. I don't want to move those meatballs. I don't want to move those meatballs just yet because they will break. They're still soft. So it's like when I drop my meatballs at home, when I make beef meatballs, I drop them in the boiling sauce. So we're going to make everything in that crock pot. It's going to be like the melting cabbage, piccata, creamy, with onions. I'm going to put some crushed red pepper flakes and some garlic. Sound good? Parmesan cheese, and then you add 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. Close her up. I'm going to add some spinach in mine too, all around it. So if it comes out where those meatballs break apart, it's really going to be delicious and good for me, so I don't care. And I'm putting the whole onion in. I don't care. It's going to be good. And I'm going to let it cook all day and see what happens. So later on you will see something delicious, I hope. I can't show you the finished product because it's a slow cooker meal, but it's going to cook while I take Christmas stuff down. I will be right back. So right now I am dicing an onion, and I'm going to dice it up. I'm going to do 2 heads of garlic, or 2 cloves of garlic, and add those into that pot. I'll be back. Okay, we have shredded the cabbage. I've diced up the onion. I'm going to put in a handful of spinach. It's not going to look like anything for a long time, but I know, based on what I'm putting in, we're talking scrumptious. Some crushed red pepper flakes. As soon as I find them. What do you think? Would you do it? Would you make it? Can you see me? 1, not too spicy. Looks like a pile of vegetables right now. It's going to be so good. On top of that, another 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now, it calls for, in a creamed or in the melting cabbage, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese. So I'm going to do that right now. You just dice it up. Normally you would do this on the stove and then put it in the oven. But I told you I'm doing it in a slow cooker. It's an invention. I love inventing. So I'm going to try to dice this up a little bit, which it came out in one big blob. Let me just dice it. Have it go around. Wow, it's a lot harder to dice it when you're handling it. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up for videos, guys. And then 2 cups. Oh, I didn't do my lemon yet. So I'm going to zest and juice this lemon into that. Hang on, I'm going to cut it in half. I probably should have zested it first. We'll see. What do you think so far? Stay tuned. I'll let you know the truth. You know I will. I'll tell you if I screwed up. I haven't added any salt or pepper into this yet, and I don't want to, because I don't know how spicy those meatballs are going to make it. Later on, I will season it. I'm zesting. I should have zested it before I cut it in half. I know. I'm working for the camera. I'm working for the camera. Everybody works for something. So here it goes. I'm going to juice it. Oh my gosh. Got it. And then I'm going to do the other half, and then 2 cups of chicken broth, which I'm using reduced sodium organic chicken broth. It's really early, you guys. I'm doing this early in the morning. I'll show you. This is organic, reduced sodium, just great value. Then I can't get open. You guys are just awesome. Half of this. So we're just going to pour it around. I'm not going to do a thing. I'll show you what it looks like, which really looks like a pile of vegetables. The meatballs are on the bottom, and I want them to stay there until they cook. And later on, I'll have some creamy cabbage. That's about half. Put the lid on it, and then I'm going to change it. Oh, good thing is the cancel. Menu, slow start. 6 hours, slow. I'll bring you over there. Just a sec. So right now, what you're seeing is nothing. You're seeing vegetables. My hope is later you see something scrumptious. So this is my invention for today. I'm going to call it, if I say chicken one more time, somebody slap me. Turkey piccata with melting cabbage piccata. Maybe that's what I'm going to call it. I mean, everything in it is delicious and good for you. The only carb in it was 1/4 cup of oats for those meatball recipe. And it's full of vegetables. And I think I'm going to love it. Even if I have to chop the whole thing up and make it into like an Italian wedding soup, I'm still going to eat it because I know it's going to be good if the meatballs fall apart. If I wasn't taking Christmas down, would have done that in my cast iron on the stove. Browned my meatballs, took them out, browned my cabbage, took that out, then added it all back in the pot with the rest of the ingredients and put it in the oven. I didn't want to work that hard today because we're going to do other stuff. So that is it. 17 minutes. I probably lost most of you. I don't blame you. I hope you have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.